YP. That's why it's called no. Don't know your personnel. You got OG. So he's obviously telling OG that he has to get somebody that he's supposed to get. Okay, so yeah, there you go. So he's saying you have to get Melo. That's what he's telling him. You got him, OG. You got him. You already know. Okay, what we doing here? Okay, swing. So Pascal's got Trent. Pascal didn't want no problems with none of the offensive mans. That's how you know. How's he the best defender? My boom. Back to sender. My God, that's a bucket. Y'all saying he's an elite defender and he's actually guarding the weaker link like he's JJ Redick on defense. Come on, y'all. He's got to be better than this. What we doing here? Okay? Kill him. Kill him, Pascal. My goodness, the quick swipe block by Melo, you already know. Bro, okay, slow it down. Good way to get back on transition, though. Great way to get back on transition. Good transition defense. What's the sequence? Are we going to kill him? My God, boy. That's how you feeling? There we go. Bruh, I told y'all you have to blow out the Blazers, man. Too many weapons, too many closers. I done told her in the clutch time I trust mine. Come on now. What we doing? And it's opposite for the Raptors. Do we trust ours? My goodness, do we? Bro, really? Good pass. Hey! Covington was sleeping. He's like, that's my fault. That's how you got to get your buckets, Pascal? Really? I mean, if it works, it works. But you can't live off that. You can't live off that. These mans are creating the Blazers. And you just getting opportunity scores. If they cut off the opportunity, can you score? Come on, now you can't rely on them to make a mistake. My goodness, bruh. That boy is fake. How many times does it take for you to realize that it's Melo? Getting buckets as an old fellow? Come on, bro, in the clutch time I trust mine. It's always Brad. It's always Brad. Look, pads now, bruh. Can we get, who do we have? Oh my God. And that was an and one, bro. Boucher with the boost tray. That's who's the closer right now? Boucher threes, that's what we're relying on? Contested? That's all right. That's how you already know it should have been game. Bro, look right here, bro. My goodness, how you know Pascal's the weak link on defense. Dame has Trent wide open. Here's Trent wide open, but he's going to hold the ball. He's like, nope, I smell weakness. I smell fear. And he's trying to go at Pascal. The man's trying to go at your number one option every time. Oh my goodness. He got him. Hey! The ball just slipped. You got lucky, Pascal. You see what I was saying right there on the cutoff? Let me not, because y'all be thinking I be hating. Bruh, and then cookies. He's got to do better, man. As a number one, he's got to do better. What's that? Bruh, he's got to do better, man. He's got to. Okay? Good pass. Hey! Man is getting slip dunks like he's basically DeAndre Jordan. That's what our number one option is getting in the clutch time. I don't trust mine. I actually don't. You can't, like, obviously how you score is how you score, but bruh. Even Trent is doing, bruh. Trent is doing pump fake 1-dribble pull-ups, man, from 3. My goodness, can you see the difference? You can't just rely on cut takes and backdoor cuts as your offense in the clutch time. You can't rely on mistakes. Where's the creating? There you go. One more. That's a good 3. There you go. That's a good 3 though, even though they missed. But who created? Lowry dribble penetration, which opened up for everybody else. Siakam, you can't. Oh my God. Yo, that boy is disgusting. Do you trust him? Transition. The man went ISO. I might go psycho. Bruh. I'm right though. My goodness. Yo, look at the move. My God, with the spin. Through the legs, 1-dribble pull up. Yo. You can't be sick. This is someone who's not an all-star. My God. Bruh. Game winner. In the clutch time, I trust mine. And he's not an all-star. And your number one option can't do that. And he's not even a number one option. Are you that? He said, I am. And now look, the last play, we're going to go back to the last play, you know what I'm saying, for the Golden State game. And pay attention to Draymond. His IQ is too high. He basically canceled all the shit and forced them to go to Pascal. Just watch right here. You're going to see Draymond obviously pay attention to him. He's going to communicate with his team. He's like, okay, when Powell comes and curls around, we switch in. He's telling Looney, when he comes down, we're going to switch. If they come down, he's going to switch. He doesn't know if he is. You see how he jabs up? He doesn't know. He's just telling him, letting him know we going to switch. We going to switch. Pay attention, you know what I'm saying? Then he looks at Uber. He's like, yo, if he comes this way, we gonna switch. You take it. You already know. And he's like, Looney, you already know. We gonna switch. Action. We switching everything in this triangle right here. Pay attention. If he comes, we switch, and I stay on this side. And he's pointing, communicating, directing traffic defensively. This is what, you know what I'm saying, elite looks like. Look, you see the back screen comes. Uber already knows. We switch it, and then he quickly points. Go get him. And he switch it. And look, 1, 2, 3 options are cut off by Draymond and the Warriors. Now they have to pass to Pascal as the 4th option. Get a bucket. But this is, you know what I mean? And he has to go to work here. Bruh, he could have blew by him. My God. Boom. And he almost made it. And look right here. He could have blown by him left, but his ball handling stays weak on his left side. So he has to go through a counter. And then he actually did read an IQ and he countered in that moment. But Wiggins actually plays great defense, great contest right there. And and it just rattles out. But the fact that he actually pulled that, I was actually pretty happy with that, even though it led to a miss. So now they switched it. They just put him ISO on the mano. And then, come on now, do something. Okay, good move. Come on. Bruh. He rattled out, but I just want to point something out right here. See right here? He literally had no move right here. He didn't even know what to do because he was padded. He expected the jab step to work. And then Dame actually bailed him out. Dame came and went to double quickly and stun him and made him reset. So he's like, okay, now I can rethink of my attack now. And that's what actually nice to him. If Dame didn't do that, would have been padded. Okay, right here, still padded. Great cutoff by Covington. Good reverse pivot. And there you go, up and under. You see, the little stutter is what made a contest now. Could have been an and one. But bruh, he misses it. Rattle, and he tried to tip it to himself instead of tipping it. Bruh, it's got unlucky there. But that's supposed to be a guaranteed take. You can't miss
my defense back.
Man, just saying their defense is back on you. Like, come on, yo. Like, bruh, I'm trying to show y'all something, man. Like, obviously he struggled right there. You know what I'm saying? But like, look right here, see? And then reverse, bruh, it was close, man. Yeah. Good fucking
defense back.
Bruh. And then look right here. He could have actually tipped it in, but he tried to tip it to himself right there to try and grab it and then go up again. And that's just no clock awareness. But bruh.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's Game Boy on the Nintendo. Man, yo. And then Pascal, obviously he tried. I know he tried. And he just got unlucky. So if you look at it, what's going on here, he actually, Nurse first had a play where it's like a lot of actions going on. Screen, trying to get either, an OG lob, try to get a Van Fleet to the corner, or try to get, a cross screen throw to Powell. You know what I'm saying? And then Pascal was a last option, right? The fact that he didn't have Lowry in any of those or whatever, obviously it is what it is. But the fact, because Nurse said he didn't want Pascal being like, Pascal was actually the last option in the first game with the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously he did a spin take. And I know a lot of people in that situation on why he spin, what's wrong with this thing, and whatever the case is. Like, I'm not even looking at just that one situation. I'm looking at further. So if the Raptors were to miraculously make playoffs or whatever the case is, because it's not too far gone. They're only 6 games under, right? But I'm just looking at the future for Pascal. Him being comfortable enough to actually take that type of take, or, just even go to that type of bag in that situation when down. It's different if it was tied, but when down, like it's a do or die situation, that's obviously a plus. That's obviously something where you're like, okay, I actually see, Like I always say, it's not about the fact that you missed, it's how you miss. One, it wasn't left, it wasn't clapping backboard left, we didn't clap the backboard right. Didn't just airball, didn't, front rim brick or whatever, actually rattled out. So that's a better sign. But the reason why I don't get too much amped about that take or anything like that is because the fact that it was a low clock situation where he didn't have to think. So when you're in, this is the same thing that also applies to like LeBron and all that type of stuff. If you notice with LeBron, when LeBron obviously not earlier career, but more lately, right? LeBron, when he has it in a situation of, low clock situations like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, where he kind of has to get it and quick decision. And it's not like someone will point the finger to you where it's like, yo, you made the wrong decision or this and that, because there's so many things that could happen, so much time, you can make that pass, do this, whatever, right? When it's not like that, and it's like a 2 second, 3 second, 4 second situation where you just have to catch, quick decision, shoot. And no one's going to look at you as like, oh, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Right? Because the clock is to your benefit. That kind of removes the thinking process, of how you move. It's just quick decision. So it's just instinct. So those situations, if someone's now, that's why you'll see a lot of LeBron's game winners in those situations, quick catch throw or quick catch decision make, and that's what Pascal did in that situation too. You could see the difference. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to really think as much in that situation. So him doing that, part of it is the fact that the clock is low. So he kind of just had to go to a quick bag because he knew that whatever shot I take, as long as I get the shot off, it's going to be like, okay, you got a shot off, right? He's not going to get hindered or slandered for taking a step back shot with bare time on the clock. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those. So just quick just quick reaction type of, situation. And most times you're going to see guys do good in those situations. But what people struggle in the situation is and that's the different level of clutch, when you have the clock is running down 15 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11. Now you have to actually create, you make a right pass or create and get a bucket. They might double you. They might stunt. Like that's where the real clutch bred players show their skill, right? It's easier for anyone to score with like OG point two, just throw it up. Like it's obviously it's not easy, but you know what I'm saying? It's easier in terms of the other clutch situation, right? So now Pascal's in a different clutch situation the next game. And that's the situation that Nurse put him in. No big screen, no doing this. You know what? Let's get his confidence back. It's back to back. We gonna trust him again, right? And just throw it to him. ISO, I might go psycho. You know what I'm saying? And no screen, nothing, just on the block. And he actually was in his bread situation, because most times Pascal's in a situation at 3, trying to get to the paint. He's in a situation that doesn't favor him in terms of his most guaranteed type of take. So the fact that he got it in his most guaranteed situation on the block, low post, you go ahead and do your spin, do whatever, we clear out, and still he kind of didn't make it is not a great sign, but the fact that it rattled is a better sign. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, so let me explain. The fact that he got on the low block and he didn't do a move, like he didn't go to a good bag right away, was more worrisome, because that's your guaranteed situation. Why are you not going to your guaranteed take? You know what I'm saying? And then Dame actually stunting, like I was pointing out. Dame stunting at him actually gave him, oh shit. So he had to kind of retry again and run back at him again. He didn't just have to, because he was just backing up. I promise you, that take was about to be a Fugazi take. You know what I'm saying? But him backing up, because Dame forced him to, actually gave him an instinct, get him back in his instinct and just go now. And it gave him a better take. Running again, back up, run again. And even then, still got patted off the first initial move, but a great counter move. And you know what I'm saying? He just didn't finish. And that more so, the fact that it rattled out is a better sign, but the fact that he's not making guaranteed layups, that is like, if it's Giannis might struggle off doing a pull up or doing this or doing a shoot mid range, or like other guys might struggle with that. Even LeBron pulling up in the gap, like he might struggle doing that, but their guaranteed takes, they shouldn't struggle. If anything, that's supposed to be one of those game winners where like you see a man do a game winning layup and it's like, oh my God, he's clutch. And you're like, yo, it's a layup, my guy. That was set up for a pump fake. Oh, Pascal's clutch now. My goodness. That was set up perfectly for one of those situations where like you can actually pump fake, because it's bred and it's favorable exactly to how you love it. You know what I'm saying? But obviously I'm not going to knock him too much for missing that, because like, again, I've gotten to like I told y'all before even the last season, I've already understood from what I saw in the playoffs as a number 2 option that he's just not a closer type of guy. He's just not that guy. So him getting a game winner would more so wow me than anything. So I don't expect him to hit it. Like that's the different mentality I have when it comes to Pascal. So I'm not going to blame him in terms of like, I'm not going to blame Nurse. Oh, why did you do this? I'm not going to blame him in terms of that, because I know what they're trying to do. You know, you're trying to build his confidence and all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, My issue is the fan base. My issue has nothing to do with Pascal, and I'm going to talk about that briefly. My issue has nothing to do with Pascal because I already know what Pascal is. You know what I'm saying? I already know what he is. I already knew what he always was before y'all, and I've been trying to enlighten y'all and basically privy y'all to that information beforehand. So you don't set yourself up for disaster and believe all of this fugaziness, and then it's just you're hurt so much and it's like, oh my God, trade him. That's why you don't even see me say trade him or nothing like that. At the end of the day, like, I already know what he is. I already know what the situation is, and I don't expect him to do anything out of a number one option ilk or a number one option type of situation. I don't expect anything in the clutch time from him. I don't. And this is what normal is. This is why I'm trying to tell you, this is what he normally is. You know what I'm saying? And so when you look at it from that perspective, the fan, that's why I try to tell y'all, this is where basketball knowledge gets really exposed, because the Raptors fan base is one of the rare fan bases that just overboost everything. They're naive. They overboost everything. And then when it comes to criticism, they either go full-fledged over the edge of the criticism, or they be biased and no, it's not his fault, and they petty, or no, I'm not petty. They what is the term? They basically cushion them, they baby them. You know what I'm saying? And this is why Pascal now isn't even okay, and it's like he's reading media and in the bubble and moving fugazi, whatever the case is, because again, he's been pampered by the Raptors fans. Boost, you're this, praise, no negativity with Pascal ever. And all of a sudden it's just 360. What is this guy? Trade him. And I blame all of y'all. It's the same thing. Aaron Baines comes. Oh my God, Aaron Baines is going to be solid. Trust me. Watch y'all. He keeps sleeping. Oh my God, Raptors, this. Larry, this. And you guys overboost every single player more than they are. Y'all never rate anybody accordingly. Doesn't matter who it is, from Gasol to Ibaka to only one who was rated accordingly was Kawhi. Everybody else has always been overboosted. Might be a little boost, might be a big boost, but they're always overboosted based off how they are. And then you're disappointed when now they don't match the boost level that they gave, that you expect